Yeah, I'm not sure if this is a best of 2 or best out of 3. No, that's the best out of. It's a best out of 5. Okay. Oh, I forgot they like to do this.
WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Las Vegas Aces. Here with Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and it's good to have you with us. Ogumake, good, and it's just
Oh, why did back off him so much?
Gotta appreciate just how polished Ogumake is down there. Outstanding at taking it up strong.
Clark outside. Here's Smith. It's good, and she makes the
Thank you,
first
Smith.
shot of the game.
Oh, he got on base.
And the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Gritty, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Young. Back to Gray.
It's not who I thought it was
To
going
the
to be.
paint. And that one's good. Wilson.
Plays with such imagination and vision. Players like Wilson go on to have long, successful careers.
Mitchell with it. Guarded by Young. From deep. Greens it from
Oh,
beyond
thank
the
you,
arc.
Kelsey, because I
That's
did
one
not
way
green
she
that.
could finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Rebounded by the Fever. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Here's Clark.
That's not at all what I'm going to do.
Rebound by Gray. The floater, and it's good on the way in.
Just filthy moves from Gray. She's perfected her handle, part of why she might just be the best point guard in the league.
Now here's Deladon. And the Fever hit
A
again.
lot of Dylan Dawn is ridiculous.
She is not going to miss many of those, if any. Not when she's got that much room, at least.
Gray right side. Wilson. Nice D from Aaliyah Boston. And it's the Fever ball to the inside. Deladon, shot's good.
There we go.
The size to bully defenders inside. Deladon's a tough matchup for really any opponent.
Now here's Young. And here is Gray. Wilson sets a screen.
How? How that?
Way up.
That shit was not.
Well,
Okay.
first overall pick back in the 2019 draft. Jackie Young, a solid player during her first couple of years. But if you look at her career lately, she's come into her own, blossoming into an elite guard.
And here in the first, 3 minutes in. Boston sets a screen. Clark, right side. Deladon with it. Howard's there. Howard with the steal. Ogumake outside. Pass to Gray. Back to Ogumake. Wilson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Howard takes the 3. No good that time. Up top, Clark. She's guarded by Wilson. Yep, that one goes.
Let's go.
Had to a play by Smith against contact, getting to her shots.
The Ace is trailing. Gray outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, you're not going to pass up that type of look.
Now Clark looking for her first basket still in this one. Pass to Boston. Second shot opportunity, and she lays it in.
Well, the moment Boston gets that rock around the rim, it is really tough to stop her.
Now the Aces with it. Outside Young. And here's Wilson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Jesus
That's
Christ.
a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Caitlin Clark with the three. Asia Wilson grabs the...
Oh, they're feeling it, feeling it.
Now here's Gray. Outside Powers. Gray. Pass to Williams. That's in, and she's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
She worked so hard on the post moves, the finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Clark left side. The three is up. Drains the
Oh,
three-pointer.
she hits it.
Things starting to click from three-point land.
Let's go.
Nothing in the first quarter, but she's hit 3 triples in the second.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Five to shoot. Shot high post. Egbo pulls it in.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's how true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference.
Why'd you pick
without
up?
question.
Now here's
It's a
Samuelson.
word.
Here's
It's
Boston.
a little.
Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
They've really turned it around offensively.
Told you she's too little down there,
anytime
dude.
you can
Can't
make
guard you,
more
Leo.
than half of your shots, you'll take that any day.
Gray with it. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Wilson. Gray.
I can't get. I got stuck.
Boston grabs the miss.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's
Nilissa Smith is going crazy.
heating up.
And here are the Aces now. 17-point game. And Samuelson is going to pick up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
4th team foul. Substitution for the field. Number 10. Yes.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Looking to end the run. Ooh, no luck on that one.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
To the middle. Here's Boston. And you
That
can count
one.
it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Leo
She has
Boston.
shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead
No
for
way,
themselves.
dude. Did they score? No, they didn't.
And the free throw, no good.
You have to be able to knock down your free throws. They've really struggled with that this quarter. A good way to let your opponent back into the game.
Young shot's good.
With lightning quickness and a great handle, Young can drive at will. And you really can't double her because she's so good at passing the ball.
Now here's Mabry. She's got 5. Here's the 3.
Damn
It's
it.
hauled in by Williams.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that
That's
sort of
fine.
look very often.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Oh, shit.
Samuelson outside. Pass to Boston. It's rebounded by Young.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. Because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Wilson right side. Good.
I
And
tried. I
Chelsea
couldn't get there in
Gray
time.
picks up the assist.
A complex offensive game makes Wilson just so difficult to defend. Coaches must have a hard time game planning against her.
Now here's Hull. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points in the
They got away from the three ball as they look to protect this lead.
And sometimes that can be a mistake, but they weren't shooting it especially well early on. So you know what? It makes sense.
Back to Young. Down low. Here's Wilson. A good finish.
Bro, I
at
couldn't
the
get
rack
there.
off the slick
That's
feed.
ridiculous.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Now here's Boston. 8 points for her.
That's a big part of what they want to do defensively. That's limiting her easy chances inside.
Gray outside. Baseline try. Here's Wilson. Here's Powers. That three off the mark. Here's Mabry. Lays it up and
Oh, what
banks
a-
it in.
The
What a play.
defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Fever ahead, leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back
What the
just
fuck
after
is-
halftime to get the
All
third
right.
quarter going.
I'll try it. I don't want to see that. Damn, 20-point game. I mean, 20. I thought. Oof.
Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters. And you look at Nalissa Smith in this game, she's been everywhere.
She broke out her entire arsenal of post moves in the first half, and every one of them was working.
Yeah, and I'm going to call her the magician because I think she might have even a few more tricks up her sleeve, and I think she's going to break them out as we start heading down the stretch.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first two quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Clark left side. Puts it up. Rebound by the Aces.
As far as, a jumper will go, that's as high percentage as it gets.
Seriously, I don't know how that one didn't fall.
Now here's Mitchell.
Oh, she didn't even try.
Yes,
20.
great
Kelsey
play
Mitchell
by
for
Aaliyah
3.
Austin to set it up.
It's important that Mitchell keeps hitting from deep because that's going to help open up the offense.
Here's Gray. Good D by Nalissa Smith.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Caitlin Clark penetrating. Count the basket.
High motor play by Caitlin Clark. She takes off and pushes through the contact.
Now here's Young. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Wilson. And out of bounds. The
Damn, she took a shot just for no reason. This is. It's supposed to be meant to be the low.
So it's Indiana now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Mitchell outside. Releases. And again, it's Indiana converting.
They've had a solid start to the second half offensively, gotten good looks and hit 3 of 4 of them.
Picked by Agumake. Will it go? And she gets
Damn,
a
she crossed me
floater
up
spin,
something
and
vicious,
that
dude.
one drops.
Excellent use of the 15 or so footer. For a point like Young, hitting these opens up the floor.
Elena Deladon for three. Echo Lumike pulls it in.
Hard to figure out why she didn't bury that one. Not a defender near her.
Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
With good size for the guard position, Ryan Howard is able to use that size to stretch the floor.
Here's Clark. Count that one.
The
Oh, where's
second
my foul?
she got around the pick and shook her man, it
No.
was straight to the bucket for the easy
Astros didn't do
deuce.
anything.
Timeout,
Very well
timeout.
done.
Vegas calls
Timeout called the Aces. It's been quite the game for Clark.
She's been attacking the rim with force. They need to deny her the ball in the paint. Keep her away from the bucket.
Gray right side. Young. Up
This is
and
where I
in
had
on
that.
the layup.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
Clark with it. 15 points in the game. Lets the floater go. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to the Fever as Indiana retains possession.
A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Comes up empty down low. And here are the Aces now. Pass to Gray. Howard the screen. And Chelsea Gray, here we
Oh,
go.
shoot.
Here's Ogumake. Jacks up a three. Connects from three-point range.
4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out strong.
No way she hit that.
Clark
I was
right
up all
side.
over it. 2.
Boston sets a screen.
Right back at you.
And Clark gets the three.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now here's Gray. Not a lot of room. Outside Young. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go for it. And here's Indiana. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Oh, she blocked the really up.
Good. Jackie Young on the wing. She's covered by Mitchell. Gray outside. To Howard. Just 4 to shoot. Wilson sets a screen.
I was right there. There's no way that was gonna work.
Space there after the little pump
Come on, Reinhardt. Come on. Oh, I got past it. Never mind. Foul. And one.
Officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good, and she'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Always thinking big picture. Deladon said she wanted to be the best female basketball player in the world when she was just 4 years old.
Now here's Young. 10 points for her. Pass to Wilson.
Oh, wow.
Called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time.
I disagree with that one.
Well, when you're guarding an inventive scorer like Wilson, it's always important to stay disciplined. Maybe next time, defense.
Both shots good from the strike. Here's Clark. She's got 18. On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell. Guarded by Young. Mitchell, shot's good. And here's Gray. Pass to Young. Stolen by Clark. The tray. The shot's good on the assist by Elena Deladon.
No one tried to guard her. Oh my. I thought everything was gonna be easy.
Elena Deladon on the wing. Guarded by Howard. Elena Deladon has the open look. And yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Young. Goes back up. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew
Wow.
contact on the shot. It's on Queen Egbo.
When Wilson gets the ball in the post, she's as good as anyone in the WNBA at getting a bucket or getting to the line.
And she sinks the second. The Fever leading. Now Clark. And she lays it straight in.
Very good possession. They've never lost their focus as this game has gone along.
And now that we're moving deeper into the fourth, it's at the point where they add a few more points to the lead and they can put this one away for good.
Absolutely.
Now here's Howard.
I think I'm gonna take a timeout when I get the ball back.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. Over Boston. True on the 14-footer.
Coaches love a solid shooter like Wilson, a player you can rely on to get production from.
Timeout called the Fever. The Fever making a switch here. Here's the Fever with the ball. Leading by 5. Back to Clark. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. It's going to be on Chelsea Gray.
Working her way down low, Clark getting the whistle in the air.
Tim, can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? They've been perfect.
Brian, I almost can't believe this. As cool as can be. Great focus, great efficiency. That's how they've built this lead.
The right way.
That shot by Howard, no good.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half.
Clark, right side. There's the triple. It's hauled in by the Aces. Tries it from 19. And that one comes up a bit short. Marina Mabry on the wing. Guarded by Young. Elena Deladon on the wing. Back to Mabry. Just 5 to shoot. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
That might be a dagger.
Take her far. Mabry is a great long-range option, capable of knocking down from deep.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention.
And Clark
Think
pulls
of-
it down.
Well, it's not a bad look for her on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be her night. And look, everyone has those.
Back to Deladon.
Okay. Ah,
Rebound by Asia Wilson. Pass to Gray. Back to Wilson. And stolen by Boston. Deladon inside. Gray defending. It's stolen by Jackie Young. Now here's Agumake. He's guarded by Boston. Young's shot is off. Caitlin Clark penetrating. And she drops in the layup off the glass.
yes,
Don't
sir.
dare underestimate the damage Clark can do driving to the basket. It's not just about her outside game.
Now a timeout called by Las Vegas. Gray outside. Outside Young. To end the drought. Made that one. It's her 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor. That's the product of hard work.
Young has turned herself into a knockdown three-point shooter.
Boston with it. Ogumake's there. And that one good. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Now here's Howard. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Wow, Howard with the quick release.
Here's Smith. Lucky 7 drops right in.
Timeout,
Shoots
timeout.
perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Off the inbound. Outside Young. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point bomb.
Nice feed by Asia Wilson. She developed a solid eye for finding those openings.
Indiana with the ball. 7-point differential. Elena Deladon for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock
Oh.
and the game clock.
Fifth personal foul. 15 foul.
He gets the first, and that brings them within single digits.
2 shots.
Both good at the line. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Now we're
Can't
doing
argue with it.
114,
Just
106.
get the W. Get home.
And so the Fever take the win. And that'll wrap it up.
Thank you for coming out and support.
All right. Peace.